In this video, I'm going to show you BlueBrixx set 104863, which depicts the Rialto bridge in Venice. This BlueBrixx Pro set, which contains 4,153 pieces, was released in late August 2022 for about €200. This video was supposed to be the first video uploaded to this channel, but it took me over 2 months to complete this build. Why? Well, you will see the reason in this video. This set was my first BlueBrixx Pro set. In the meantime, I have built several Pro sets, but that was not the case when I recorded this video. So please forgive me when I state wrong facts about Pro sets in the beginning, which I will correct later on. Also, please forgive me for maybe showing boring things that I have taken as granted in videos that I have recorded later, but uploaded before this one. Well, now I hand over to myself of the past. Have fun! The Rialto Bridge in Venice. This construction block set isn't made by Lego, it's made by BlueBrixx. And it's, I think, the second BlueBrixx set I own. The first set is Le Mans Saint-Michel. Before that I only had Lego products, but nowadays Lego prices are so insane and the quality of other companies got way better that I think it's just fair to try those sets by other companies. This set is a BlueBrixx Pro set. BlueBrixx got Pro and Special sets. In special sets you can find all your blocks just in bags without numbering. They aren't sorted by any means, so you have to search a lot. The Pro sets, on the other hand, they divide their sets in smaller parts. Well, they aren't really small, but at least you have maybe 2,000 stones or blocks or so in one step, and it makes searching for the blocks a bit easier. Let me show you here, for example. This is inside the box. This is step B. This is step A. So you only have to search for blocks from step A, and when you're done, you can go to step B. And it's still a lot of searching, but way less than when all of those blocks would be just one step. Good to know is the manual is in box B. So don't think when you open box A and you can't find your manual that it's missing. For some reason they always package things like that in the second, or better said, in the last box. Well, mentioning the manual, it's so that only Pro sets have manuals in a physical form. The special sets don't have manuals. You have to download PDFs from the BlueBrixx service. The set is quite big, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's about, where can I see it? Yeah, here. It's 4,153 pieces. And when built, it's about half a meter wide, 20 centimeters high, and it got a depth of about 40 centimeters. Well, you also have to notice the box has some pictures on it, or it's some kind of design at least, because it's a BlueBrixx Pro set. The special sets don't have this colorful boxes. It's just like, I don't know, a box without any pictures. only here the print, and here's a sticker which says, well, it's the Mont Saint-Michel and the price on the pieces, but there isn't anything special about this box. The price for the Rialto bridge was about 200 euros when I remember correctly, and for 4,153 pieces, that's fine. Well, then I'm gonna empty these boxes now, and then I will start building up that bridge. So I just unpacked box A, and as you can see, there are many blocks. But I noticed there are numbers on the bags. Bag 1, or here 5, and well, that's because I saw, when you look in the manual, there are additional steps. So you open every bag which has a 1 on it to build this part, and 2 for this part, and so on. And well, that makes things way easier, and you have to search for a lot less than I thought. You see step 1, 1, 2, so 1, 9, and it goes on to 10, etc. Well, I don't know how many bags for step 1 there are yet, but it's better than searching for every brick in all of these bags at once. So that will make things a lot easier, and the building time will reduce dramatically, I think. When I wanted to start with step 1-1, I noticed I'm missing the base plates. Well, no wonder I missed them, because I only emptied box A and sorted those blocks which were in box A. Well, box B also contains blocks from step 1, so I had to empty all of box B. And well, you see, there are quite some blocks, but luckily I found the base plates. And step 1-1 is quite funny, because it says place 279 of those tiles. Well, that's gonna be a lot of work, but it won't be very complicated, I guess. Step 1-1 is complete. Well, at least I thought so, because instead of placing 279 of those transparent tiles, I placed 280. I forgot this part. It's over here. Well, that one. So I have to see how I get the tile off again, and let's hope I simply can place this there instead. Another problem I saw is that the ground plate starts to bend a bit because all of those tiles. This one a bit less, but it's still bending a bit. Let's hope this settles again in another step later on. Step 1-3. I have to place 110 more of those tiles and another special tile over here. But this time I paid attention and place the special tile in the beginning, so I won't place 111 of those normal tiles. Step 1-10. You have to build this 4 times for the left side and 4 times for the right side. So 8 times incomplete. But this part you can see here. But when you turn it around, you see the back of this brick wall brick, and it looks like this, not like this. This and this looks the same, so you have to put it on the other way, like this. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4 times this, and 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4 this. Step 2-3. With these hinge plates you have to build 8 hinges. The first 1 or 2 hinges work quite well, but all the other hinges don't work very well. The mold is too thick, so the hinge is bent. You see these fingers? They are totally bent. For now it will work, but I fear over time those things will break, maybe in a few years. I just have completed step 3-29 for the second time, because you have to build the whole of the parent step 2 times. 1, 2. And yeah, with the completion of step 3-29, better said the sub-step 3-29, the whole of the parent step 3 is completed. Next is step 4. My only problem is, or better said, I wonder, with the completion of step 3, there are still a lot of bricks that I couldn't place anywhere. It looks a lot. Maybe they put one of the bags twice inside the box and didn't notice. I just hope another bag for a later step isn't missing. That would be bad. Well, we will see. I just checked my empty bags, and yeah, bag 19 is twice in the set. So I don't know. This is the set number, this is the number of the bag, and this is the number of the step you're building. And they put bag 19 twice on the box. I really hope they didn't miss another bag instead. Step 4-1. I was searching for this brick over here, and well, I didn't find exactly the same brick, but one that's quite close to it. You can see that there are different markings over here and here. It's a bit difficult to see in this light. Yeah, now you can see it. Those bricks don't look the same, but I haven't found any other brick which looks like this. I think the manual is faulty here. All the bricks look the same, so there aren't different bricks. The markings all have the same position. For me, this brick was new. I haven't seen it before, so I checked BlueBrixx and wanted to see if it's used in the Lego world too. And well, I didn't find this one, but I found this one. And it really is quite new. It was introduced in 2008, and in black it only was used once in 2021 in the Lego Queer Eye set. Well, I'm gonna use those because these parts don't exist. I'm still working on step 4-1, precisely at step 3, sub-step 3, and I found a very interesting construction technique. I got this part, and now I want to put them like this together, like this, and it isn't really stable. It doesn't hold at all on its own. But it gets steady in step 4 when you put this 1x4 plate on it and a tile above. And now it's a really stable block. Interesting. Step 4-9. You have to build 4 of those things. I have built 3 so far, and now I want to build a 4th one. But there's a problem. You see, I need that brick. It's over here 2 times. So 1, and here's the second one. But the second one, it's a faulty cast. That sucks. I still have enough of those bricks, but I hope I will not have to use all of them, because one is broken. I think I can place it somewhere where you can't see it, but I don't know. I hope there will be a place where you can't see it. We will see. Step 4-23. Here is something wrong with the manual. They mixed up some numbers. In steps before we have built these arches, and now we have put these arches on this bigger part of the bridge we already have built. Well, now let's see. Step 4-21. This arch has on its right side a white 1x1 plate. And now when we have a look at the manual over here, it's on the left side. And they used the arch we built in step 4-22, because that one has this white 1x1 brick on the left side. So they mixed up 22 and 21. The same happened with 18 and 19. Step 4-25. Well, sadly the time has come. I can't avoid any longer using that badly casted part. There aren't any other bricks like this one left, so I have to use it. I just have completed step 4-25 and I inserted the broken brick. I put it like this because I think it's the best way that you can't see it later on. Here's a little gap. This will be seen later, but it's the only way to contain the damage, at least a bit. Later on it will be put like this on the bridge, and you can see that the little gap sadly is visible, but it's better than putting it on the other way, because when this part would be in front, the gap would be way bigger. Step 4-27. The manual wants me to build more of these blocks in black, but there aren't any black parts left, only in light and dark brown. I think the problem is that I messed up the colors somewhere. On the inside of the bridge there shouldn't be used black parts, I think. You can see here the left part is black, the right part is dark brown. The same here. And I think instead of the black arches, I should have built them in brown. So we have to go back a few steps and have a look over here. Step 414 and 415. Above in the parts list, the parts are shown in black. But when you look down here, it seems to be dark brown. At least on step 415. I will change that. I will make them now in dark brown instead of black. Step 6-27. With placing all of those gray 1x4 tiles, I have completed the whole of step 6. Building those roofs looks a bit repetitive, but actually it was quite fun. What was no fun at all was building this colorful stuff, those little roofs. That's because sticking all those white little sticks together in the right length, it was quite complicated and it made my fingers hurt a bit. Considering the roofs, I have to say that they are only connected on one side. Here, 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 and here. You can see it over here, yeah. So the other side is loose. The problem with this is that it doesn't really lay on the wall. So here is a small gap which doesn't close. I don't know if there will be a solution for this in a later building step, but I fear it will stay like this. And well, building the roofs was fun, but I would love if it was a bit more stable than this. Step 7-2. Right now I'm building the middle section of the bridge, and there are parts missing. I'm missing 8 of those 1x8 plates and 12 of those 2x4 plates. I can live with it when one brick is missing. No, it isn't okay, but you can hide it in your build. But when there are 20 parts missing, there's no way to hide it. That's just awful. And you can complain at BlueBrixx and they will send you those missing parts, but they say it will take them 3 to 4 weeks, and that just sucks. Step 7-3. There are more missing parts. I can't find anywhere those 2 1x8 tiles in white. So far building a set was really fun, but now it gets absolutely horrible. Without bricks I can't build. They sold me air. Step 7-4. The list of missing bricks goes on. These 1x3 bricks in white can't be found anywhere. I tried to complete step 7-4 with bricks which were left over in previous steps. So instead of building those walls, I had to build these abominations. Step 7-5. 8 more of those 1x3 bricks in white are missing. I will have to build 2 more walls in freestyle. Steps 7-7 and 7-8. There are more of those missing 1x3 white bricks. I just noticed that those bricks in step 7-7 are missing too. Step 7-22. I have just married the two parts of the bridge. Now we have one bridge. It wasn't so easy to marry them, but I think that was because of my freestyle brickwork over here. There are missing so many parts that the middle part of the bridge isn't holding right together. So I just used other bricks like I showed you before, but I had to remove some because they were in the way and everything was quite unstable. It's holding together now, but I really hope that I will get the right parts soon to correct this mess of a building now. Step 7-26. This 2x4 plate in transparent blue is also missing. I just had a look at the empty bags from step 7. So this is the first bag for step 7. It's bag... It's not easy to read in this light. It's bag 60. And those are the other bags used in step 7. Bags 62 to 68. That means bag 61 is missing. So I think things really were like I thought before. They gave me one of the other bags twice instead of giving me bag 61. I jinxed it. Step 8-22. The bridge is complete. In step 8 there wasn't much to do. You just had to add some little stuff like the rails, the boats, the sign, etc. While building the rails, I noticed that the rails on the stairs don't really touch the ground properly. You see it? It's not attached down here, only up here. And below it there are our way too much bent hinges. Well, I'd prefer if it was attached also at the bottom, not only at the top. The problem is all with those rails, but only at the stairs. The rails on the upper stairs, they hold very well because they are attached by these Technic bricks. Well, now you see it's a mess over here in the middle section. Let's wait till the missing bricks arrive and then we will have a closer look at this majestic bridge. About a whole month has gone by now, but I finally received my missing bricks. It took BlueBrixx quite a while to send them to me. I guess first of all they had to order them at their probably Chinese manufacturer, then that manufacturer shipped them over. So shipped them over to BlueBrixx Hessian base, and from there on BlueBrixx had to send them to me. So all in all it took about a month. Now let's hope these are really all the parts that are missing and there aren't more missing parts, which they forgot to include inside this bag. Well, we will see. Oh, BlueBrixx, what the hell? There are still parts missing. Let's just have a look at what they got correctly. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's correct. I wanted to have 8 of those 1 by 8. What is this? Bluish gray plates. I want to have 2 of those white plates. That's correct too. I wanted to have 4 of those 1 by 2 bricks with this cross hole in it. That's correct. And I also needed 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 of those 1 by 3 white bricks. That's all correct. So, of this angular blade, I only needed 1. Actually, I didn't need any. I had one of those as a wrong cast, which I could use in my build. It looks a bit crappy, but I could use it. But I think it's fine when they send me a corrected brick. So I just needed 1. I got 4. Okay, nice of them. But, well, that's okay. I won't complain if I get more than I wanted to have. But now, I needed, I think, 12, yeah, 12 of those 2 by 4 plates in light bluish gray. And I got 2. 10 are missing. And now let's have a look at this one. This is also a 2 by 4 plate in this blue color, but it's the wrong color. I need this color, not that color. You can see it, definitely, that it's not the same color over here. That's just annoying. Well, at least this time I will be able to put together the whole bridge, because the important parts, which are these one, are here. And, well, I'm missing mainly these parts, which are used for the floor, like this, and I can add them later on. Also, this part isn't that important. I can change it to one with the right color. The question is now, will I write again to BlueBrixx, or will I just have a look at Bricklink and use Lego parts? I don't know. This is a Lego Pro set, and getting missing parts for Pro sets is a bit more difficult than getting parts for BlueBrixx special sets, because with special sets you have a list and you just can click on those missing parts, and then BlueBrixx sees the part numbers and they send it, you get a letter from them with the missing parts. But when you have a Pro set, there isn't a part list online. You have to make photos from the manual, and what I did is I circled the missing parts in and sent that photo to them. And also I wrote a text in which I described all the missing bricks. So that worked pretty well, as you see. Only with those 2 by 4 plates it didn't work. And also this one. My problem was I didn't know the color. I sent them the photo from the missing part from the manual, that's fine. But in my text I also described every block, every brick. For example, I said I need 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 1x3 white bricks. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 1x8 bluish gray plates, and so on. The only problem I had is that I didn't know how this color is called. So I described the brick, or the plate better said, and then I wrote that I needed this in a blue color, but I didn't know the name, so I set some examples. Maybe it's light bluish translucent or whatever, but maybe they didn't check and just took one of my color names I wrote there. I don't know. 3 more weeks have gone by and I finally got post from BlueBrixx. I have received my missing tiles. So at least I have now all of the gray tiles. But I think the blue tile still got the wrong shade. That's another blue than I need. Well, I'm gonna place now the gray tiles and also this wrong blue tile. Maybe the light just gives a bad impression of this shade and it is really the right blue, but I don't think so. We will see. Yep, the translucent blue tile definitely has got the wrong shade. So have a look for yourself. There it is. All the other tiles are more of a dark blue and this almost looks turquoise. You see? At least it's under the bridge, so when you look from above you can't see it too well. But from the front and when there's good light you definitely can see it quite easily. Well, I don't have the patience to wait another month for a replacement tile, which in the end might be in the wrong color again. So for me this build is complete now. And well, let's have a look at it. The base plate. Now finally it really is sturdy. It is absolutely plain, there's nothing wobbling. The construction absolutely works. That's cool. The blue tiles, when we just forget about this one wrong color tile for a moment, look quite nice, but I think they are a bit milky compared to Lego tiles. The build itself, I think it's a cool idea, but I had to look for on it now for for months while waiting for the missing parts, and after a while I have to say it gets boring. It looks a bit lifeless, so there's so much gray. I don't know. There's a bit color missing, or maybe minifigures, I don't know. It's still a cool build, but there are more interesting builds out there. But for the Rialto bridge, it's well done. Over here we got several details, like all these stone plaques, whatever these things are. I can't remember what you can see on them actually in reality. But these are nice details. Also that there are no stickers. This little plaque is made out of prints 3 tiles all printed. No stickers at all in this set. This passageway is quite cool with the slide over here. The same can be seen on the backside. And they did a cool job also with these little sunroofs all over the passage between those two parts of the bridge. That's really well done. I think what they did wrong is the gondola. At least as far as I can remember, the classic gondolas always have the comp on the front side. So the gondola should drive this way, away from the bridge. But the pedal is on this side, next to the comp, so that it would mean the gondoliere stands here and drives this way. I think this is the wrong side for the pedal. It should be behind here. Also, when there's only one row of seats, the passenger doesn't look the gondoliere in the eyes. The passenger also gets to see where they are driving to. I don't think this is correct. I will fix this later. Yeah, the bricks of the set. Well, the bricks aren't the best quality. You can definitely work with them. They aren't bad at all. But you can see that they got quite big injection points from the molding process. Luckily, this is no problem at all in the set because there are no open studs to be seen. Everything is covered with tiles, so the injection points play no role when you have a look at the set. But the hinges, they really suck. They need better hinges. I don't like that you can see a gap over here. It should be this way, not this way. Also, it doesn't go all the way to the ground, because these hinges aren't good quality. Also, let's have a look at the side of this heavy build. It's really huge. It's not a small build. You need a lot of space for it. Yeah, like said before, these roofs, they really should have connected them with the walls down here. They even stay in place down here. There's another gap between the roof and the wall. Yep, the set got too many gaps. But have a look at this passageway here. Isn't it cool? All these little, I think there are shops in there. I can't remember. It's quite a while that I have been to Venice. But it really got nice looks. Now let's have a look at the backside. So you can see it's more or less the same than the other side. The only thing missing is this little shore over here, this beach part where you could see those stone stuff attached to the bridge. And once more, a gondola which is put together the wrong way. It should go this way, not that way. Well, then I'm gonna fix the boats now, and then let's have a look. It looks better, if it looks better. Okay, I think I fixed the gondola. It should be this way, so it drives in this direction, the comp is in front, the passenger looks in the front direction, the gondoliere stands here, and here's the pedal, so he can do his gondoliere stuff. The fix only needs a few seconds work, so let me show you with the other gondola how I did it. Let's see if I can place the camera somewhere so that you actually can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's put it like this. First of all, I take off this, what is it? This tube thing over here. Then we also get rid of the part which holds the pedal. And on this side we remove this 1x3 plate. Okay. Now we have to remove this 1x1 plate. To achieve that, we have to get rid of the top part over here. And let's take it off. Come on. Oh. Yeah, like this. And now we put our 1x3 tile on this side of the boat. Readjust this slope up here. Okay, then we can put on this brick modified top part up here. And now we put this 1x1 plate on the other side, where formerly the 1x3 plate was placed. Okay, that's more or less all. Now we can reattach the side of the boat. Reattach the tube front here and back here. And now the only thing missing is our pedal. Let's put it, oops. Let's put in the stand for the pedal first. And now the pedal itself. And that's it. Our second gondola is corrected. Well, I don't know why BlueBrixx hasn't seen this error, but at least it was very easy to fix. They should put this fix on their website, but I am not quite good in creating fixes myself, but even I could do this with just thinking about it for a few minutes. It was really an easy fix. Okay, would I recommend this set? I don't know. I like how it looks, but 200 euro really is much for a set which, at least for me, after a while gets quite boring. It has cool looks and so on, but it looks a bit sterile. There's too much gray, there's not much life in it. The gondolas are put the wrong way. Well, it was easy to fix. But yeah, it's a huge set. It really is huge. I have to admit that. But 200 euros still is a lot of money. And also, when it comes incomplete like my set, then I definitely wouldn't recommend it. That just is awful when you have to wait months to be able to complete your build. But if it was complete in the beginning, then yeah, I don't have much to say bad about it. The hinges could be better, and that's more or less all that I have to complain about. But with missing parts, it's a no-go. If all parts are there, it's okay. I don't think I would buy it again. 200 euro is a bit too much for this, but with all the missing parts, or better said, when there are missing parts, then no set is worth the money.